Belichick's relationship with a woman who is a third his age a good idea? I don't know. I think we're gonna have opinions on this, but for now, let's set that aside. I'd just like to look at this as a kind of extreme example of how a man's look can either work for him or against him when he dates someone of another generation, right? Even if it's not quite this many generations, there's still a lesson here. Look, something like half of men my age or older are with someone who's more than 5 years younger, right? So we all think about this, and people looking at us this way is kind of the stuff of nightmares. For now though, let's just assume that the relationship is healthy for both of them, right? In that case, I'd sure like Bill to look more natural and graceful when they're out together, and I think he and Ms. Hudson would both like that. Here are my top 5 things that would really help and will turn heads in the right way. Don't wear the kids' clothes. So first, the obvious. Let's hope that Ms. Jordon has the wisdom to not try to simply dress him, right? I think every straight guy knows that a high-quality girlfriend usually upgrades the property a bit, right? We all know that. I've been the beneficiary of that. What we hope is that she won't just try and dress him like Justin Bieber or something. Whatever he does needs to look like it comes from him, not from her. Avoid the golf shirt trap. A ton of guys, even some guys with taste, fall into this trap. You know what you're wearing when you're working, but suddenly when you're casual, you don't really have a look you own. So you go with what you know and you grab a golf shirt with some Dockers or something. In Bill's case, he's been wearing shirts with sport teams logos on them for years, so he's kind of a high-risk patient. This is always a fashion tragedy, but even more so here, because it takes a dignified man of a certain generation and lands him squarely in the grandpa zone. By the way, my dad does this all the time. He's an accomplished golfer. He lives on a golf course, right? But his wife isn't literally younger than his granddaughter, so he can do whatever he wants. Get 3 shoes and get them right. We get dressed from the ground up, right? Nothing messes with a great outfit more than the wrong shoes. I think the worst thing about this is that the first thing a guy neglects is, unfortunately, the first thing most women notice are shoes. Bill needs 3 shoes done right. He needs a fresh runner, not too chunky, nothing even remotely geriatric, right? No slip-ons or Velcro whatsoever. He needs a great boot with a heel, Red Wings, or he can call our pal Don Torres, who will make him something absolutely awesome. And he needs a cool, dressier shoe. I think the no lace look from Officine Creative like these, absolutely great. And it's a neat little nod to those old cut-off sweatshirts he always wore. He has a kind of fuck you attitude, and I think a laceless dress shoe actually transmits that really, really well. In each case, and especially the dress shoe, you want a heel higher than the front. No moccasins or anything like that invariably make you shuffle. Shuffling is an affect that young guys assume to show how cool they are and how much they just can't be bothered, right? But after 40, shuffling around just makes you look like a schmuck. Bill needs urban and non-urban pants, and he needs to know how to use them. Let's start with a pant that looks great in an urban environment. This couple is blessed with plenty of financial resources. I'm sure they're going out to dinner all the time. They're out on the town. That's an urban environment, right? The perfect pant for that would be something like Y.Chroma's Skyline. That in particular is a good option. I'll tell you why. Because it's satin. Satin doesn't mean that it's shiny like negligee or something, right? It means that it has a subtle glow. And things that have a dewy, low-key glow in nature are healthy. When I say that, I don't mean that he should try and look young. Bill shouldn't try to look young because he isn't. He should look vigorous and healthy and dynamic, and just the right amount of glow will help with that. He also needs a non-urban pant, something that works when his 23-year-old girlfriend wants to take him walking in the park or on a winery tour or someplace where he can be in contact with nature. Or, by the way, in an urban environment, but like at 8 o'clock in the morning, a satin pant, Saturday, 8 in the morning doesn't make sense there. Your urban look doesn't look right there, so you need something with a nice twill. Stylish, but rugged. So 2 ideas for Bill here. First, a stylish jean. When I say jeans, he must never wear a baggy jean, no mom jeans ever, but also nothing too tight. Our Enduro jean is a great middle ground. It looks sophisticated without being schlubby, and also something other than jeans, like our Becker pant. The Becker is this rugged Italian twill. It has the same kind of weight as denim, but it's just more interesting. Also, Bill's got kind of a flat ass, it seems, so the pockets will really help give him a little extra shape there. Don't neglect the self-care. Bill is a man's man, he's a tough guy, he has vigor, that's good news, right? But he also needs to do the maintenance. That means visit the barber, actually check that, visit a stylist every week for the rest of his life. He needs a lightly updated haircut, but he also needs those ears and eyebrows religiously cared for. Retinol and moisturizer on his face will also repair years of sun damage and get him looking fresher and clearer. Remember, he's not trying to look young. He's trying to look vigorous and healthy, and just the best version of his age. That's totally in his power with a little care here. Bill, you're a legend. I wish you and your girlfriend the very best, and I hope you're both tremendously happy.